The man, the legend,
Oh wow.
the myth.
The hype.
Sure, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. Thank you for coming through. We were just talking about like how we met you, dude.
Yeah.
Like never rush, basically.
Yeah.
How like, you know, he just hit me up, man, and he was like, dude, let's go to this event. You know, there's something dope happening. And I was like, you know, it's a Sunday, you know. Shit. I'm in the chill mode. You know, and now you want us to go out, you know. And I know whenever he says let's go out, you know, it's a messy affair, you know. You're gonna drink. So I was like, okay, cool.
Sorry, real quick. Just remember who's sitting next to me. I'm just saying.
We all drink. What's going on?
You'll see it on the video.
But anyway, yeah. So I remember walking into Never Rush, you know, Sunday, and I was like, dude, this is so dope. You know, so dope. And then what made it even better was when you came on, man.
Yeah.
And I remember the song, I think it was the first song you started singing was it Neria?
Oh yeah. Like my version of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Man, I was like, whoa, okay. Now, that is a remix.
Yeah.
It was a good remake, man. Like, it was beautiful, man. And then you came on with this other track, man. One of my favorite tracks by you is Don't Sleep.
Oh yeah.
That track, I told you about it, right? Like, it was deep, man. Like, me and my niggas don't sleep. You know, go deep. I was like, yes, sir. You know, that was like my mantra.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Me and my niggas don't sleep. We ain't trying to sleep out here, you know.
Bro,
you know, not on these streets. Exactly.
Sleep when I'm dead.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So, why FakeAno? The name.
Yeah. I mean, that is the name.
Yeah.
So I have two versions of the story.
Yeah.
Like I have like what really happened, and then I have the version I tell everyone. Like,
What the first version?
what do you?
The first version. We want the OG version. Though.
What
Tell
really,
us,
like
though.
what really happened?
What really happened?
I was signing up on Twitter.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, like legit. Like
Really?
in high school, I was signing up on Twitter, and then like I put real Ano taken. I put real Ano _ taken. Like I tried like all the variations of real Ano. I was like, there's so many real Anos out there. Must be the fake one. And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's literally it. And it just stuck. Like,
FakeAno.
yeah, I was just like, it's such a different name. Then I just like rode with it ever since. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, it works. And then like I had a boy, his name was Tabang. His name was Fake Tabs. And then like I had another boy, his name was now like Fake Hayden. And then it just became like a thing of like,
Fake boys.
yeah.
You guys are gonna be like,
We out here.
why was it like YFN and the
Yeah,
ASAPs
yeah, like ASAPs,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
so we're all just like fake,
Yeah.
and then like they eventually grew out of it and like
They're like,
changed
nah.
their handles as they grew up, and then I just like I've never changed it, like
Yeah.
I've never like just like now everyone knows me by that. Some people pronounce it wrong and they say FakeAno.
What the hell?
It's like
Bastards.
yeah, bro. I used to get so upset, and then now like on my bios, like I put the pronunciation like fake. No, you know. So now like yeah,
FakeAno.
but like in the start, everyone used to call me FakeAno. I've been introduced as FakeAno so many times on radio, on TV.
That's
crazy.
deep. That's actually cool. FakeAno.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
French. Is it Italian or
yeah,
some
it
shit?
has something. I don't know. Like
There's something about
first time I heard it was
FakeAno.
like this German lady we used to work with, like the label that I was, like the distribution label we used to work with. She'd be like, "FakeAno, when are you dropping?" And
I
I'm
knew
like,
it was a white lady.
yeah.
I knew it had to be somewhat
Yeah.
white.
And then it became like a joke when people knew that people would like pronounce it wrong. So like there's still some people that will call me FakeAno, but like as a joke, like to be like, you know, but like it's cool. I don't mind it.
FakeAno.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that.
No, man, we won't. Okay, but tell me about yourself, man. Like, because obviously we just met you on this rise that you're on right now. But like, how did it all start for you?
Like like when I
The
was
genesis. No, of your art, basically.
born. Of my art.
Yeah.
My art, I think like I'll give it like, so like I went to, like the high school I went to was a very artistic school.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not an art school or anything like that, but like my whole class, everyone played an instrument.
Okay.
Like the whole class. Like
Everybody.
yeah, like we were full on band as a class. Like everybody, like we're all in the choir. Like I'm talking about like the whole class. Like we're all in the drummer club. Because the school was small, so like they needed everyone to participate. But when it came to like the cultural and like the artistic stuff, like, you know, we're really good at that shit. Like that was our thing. Like would perform at like the year end of the school assembly. Like you know, the girls are on the keys, the other girls on the guitars. Because like there was like 22 girls and like 5 boys in my class.
Damn.
Crazy, right?
Big class.
Yeah, but like that was just it. And yeah, so like artistically, like I got in tune with that back then.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like in church, I've played in church my whole life.
It's always a church boys.
Yeah,
We were
man.
talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, it is.
It's a church boys.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Travis, church,
Nah.
Beyonce, Katy
Do
Perry.
you know what it
What's
is?
going on?
What comes? It's free.
You're
No,
not wrong, yeah.
genuine.
Yeah,
Like you learn music out of think about having to play every Sunday, having to rehearse once a week. If you do that for like 4 or 5 years of your life, you don't have to pay
gonna get
anymore
your
for
system.
that.
Yeah.
It's in your system.
You have access
learn
to the tools
the
already,
tools,
yeah.
the instruments, and you're not playing the same songs every Sunday.
Yeah.
That's where like church is like, that's the trick now. That's why the guys that do music in church are genuinely like just become good musicians. It's because like you have to basically perform every Sunday and it's different songs
Facts.
every Sunday. So like by the time you've done like your 5 years in church or whatever, you've learned like
5 years in church.
no like play.
What is that like the expiry date?
No, I'm just like
After
giving an
5
example.
years,
Like
nah.
no, like
Yeah.
I mean, I was in high school, you get what I'm saying? So like I mean I still play in church. So well nowadays I stopped. Like I stopped this year. I was just like, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm an artist and like it was now mixing up. Like people like they see you in church and then they go listen to your music and then like
Hey,
So I was just like,
It's like watching Kanye West preach, and then you're just like, my bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Were
Like
we
this-
together? Like,
yeah, there's a huge disconnect. But like, yeah, so like that's the thing about church. It's like you learn all of that in a short period of time. Mom doesn't have to pay for piano lessons. You just have to practice, and you have the place to practice. And you can't suck on a Sunday. Like if you suck,
yeah, you can't.
people will leave the church.
Facts. Like the spirit won't come down. or
Yeah,
something,
bro.
man.
Like you get like people will tell you straight up, like, yo, that wasn't good. Or like, all those.
I didn't
go
feel
there.
the spirit,
Yeah.
sir. There was no spirit there
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, so through that's when I really learned what I know about music. And then post that, so like it was like high school, church, school, and then like in high school, started like a rap crew, you know, the vibes, you know, with the
It's even a
boys.
dance crew. It's a dance.
Yeah, it's the
You
dance
ain't
crew,
been in high
rap
school
crew.
if you haven't been in a
Yeah,
rap crew.
yeah.
Nah, then you missed out.
Yeah, I used to be like a beatboxer in the rap crew, you know,
For real?
like yeah, won the talent show, like crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the guys that I was, funny enough, I started working with all my high school friends again this year because there was just something that was just like pure about the music. Like we just wanted to be good, like, and we didn't know that we were good back then. But like now it's like the guys are calling me like, yo, dude, I'm listening to the stuff we're making in high school, and like ain't nobody else making that stuff. Focalistic wasn't that I was telling you guys the other day, like I was in high school. He was like the kid of our high school rap crew. Like he was the youngest guy in the crew. I mean, like his full name was Focalistic Cataclysm.
Jesus.
Damn.
It is a
Yeah,
rough one.
and then we told him cut the Cataclysm,
Yeah,
man.
good.
Just
Yeah.
Focalistic is cool. And then we started linking up with like other guys in other high schools that are around, and like would, like session together. And then varsity happened. But then when varsity happened, so I first went to Tux. It was racist, so I dropped out.
Makes
I
sense.
haven't heard chats about tugs. though.
Yeah, like my first week, I ran away. I just told my mom, I was like, I'm not going back. And then I went to UJ. And then UJ, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to become a full on like corporate dude.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And just like the more I was on campus and the more like culturally like I got to know people and like I extended myself into like SA's culture, because like in high school and back then, like, so I'm originally from Zim, right? So like
Shout out
Zim boys wagwan.
Zimbos.
We all here though. We all here.
We
out here.
We out here. So like you know, like my high school is majority whites, and like in high school, well, my primary school was middle and primary, so super ghetto, but it was nice, you know. And I didn't get to experience a lot of like SA culture and all that stuff. Like black. When I say SA culture, I mean like what black people really like. And when I'm talking about like, I didn't have friends from like Soweto,
Kasi
nothing,
and-
nothing
yeah,
until I walked into UJ. UJ changed my life.
Yes, sir.
Black women, like, yeah, like, yo,
Woo.
you get what I'm saying? Yeah, like, so all of that. So like, I just
Nah,
like,
there's something about Africa, especially SA, man. Like,
yeah, bro, like, so all of that,
black women are beautiful. I'm just saying.
amazing. You know, I'm no, like legit, like at UJ you'd see a new one every day, like, and one where you're like, whoa, like,
Nice.
girl,
that.
like, I'm trying to take you back to Zim, girl.
How many cows, girl?
What
you
is
say?
it? What Mbali? Sabo Nabu? Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and then,
like
like-
a cows.
Yeah.
My uncle got a
Yeah.
farm,
All of that. You just want to put it all out there, you know?
5 hectares. What you say?
Right
what
now.
you know about land?
We own the land in Zim, girl. Let's go.
It's our land,
Yeah,
girl.
I mean, you don't have to sign for no EFF. It's ours.
It's ours. We
Come
took
through,
that shit.
bro. Yeah, so like my varsity experience was like really dope, and culturally, like that's when like it opened up my, you know, like the friends I had, you know, like from everywhere, people that were, you know, like varsity is just like a whole lot of people in one place, but there's a lot of us. And then like musically, I started seeing everyone I was seeing on TV, like I'd never seen like most of the South African rappers or the South African artists.
Yeah, yeah,
unless like I'm
facts.
going to a concert, like unless someone's like, but like we're also still young, like really young. So like, you know, we're not really going to concerts. Like I'd mostly seen like Afrikaans guys. I'd seen a couple of rock guys, but I hadn't seen like black artists.
Black artists
you
out
know,
there, yeah.
like out there like that.
Interacting,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you get to UJ, and on a Friday, AKA is there, he's performing, and you're like, what the hell? Like, this is crazy. And you're engaging, and you're just like, and then like the more I got into it, I was just like, you know what, I need to go back, because I was still playing in church at that time, you know, like full on band leader and all that stuff. And I was just like, I need to make my own music, but I wasn't like confident yet. So, you know, my boy Michael Ngulube. So we,
Yeah.
So Blank Space Records right now, like that's him and I and his brother Emmanuel, and like the boys Steve and everyone. So like we had always known each other like our whole lives, so we were always doing music together. And then Emmanuel, Michael's older brother, had this artist Tuli Stock, who was a rapper, easily the best rapper I know, like amazing. And he had a song called Off Boys. We actually made it for him like in the apartment. Like Emmanuel called me one day, I'm on campus. He's like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm on campus, dude. He's like, all right, when you're done, pull through to the apartment. I have this rapper I want you to meet. And like, I just want us to like get him going like culturally. Like let's make a movement with this guy, you know. Get to the studio. Steve was already there. Mike and Steve were already working on the track. You know, he was already writing. Like I'm like, not in a studio, it's like an apartment. It's just like squad deep. Like all the homies are there. Like everyone's there. Niggas is drinking lean, drinking Henny. Like so much is happening. And then this dude just starts rapping, bro. And I'm like, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, like it's crazy. Like, and then from there we like made this project, but like he'd like freestyle like
Effortlessly.
like a verse, bro, and like one take. I've never seen anything like that. Like till today, I've never seen anything like that. So did his project, and then he started a movement called Off Boys, and then like him and I just became really tight. So like, I was technically the off boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and then with everyone else, and then like I became like his hype man. I was on stage with him. We did a lot of shows. We like did like 200 shows in 1 year.
Yeah, you told me about that yesterday.
Yeah. Like we did crazy stuff like Opi Kopi multiple times. I've stage dived Opi Kopi. Like,
Really?
yeah, like
I've always
after
wanted to go
Oliver
to
Mtukudzi.
Opikopi. Yeah.
Yeah, like after an Oliver Mtukudzi performance, we performed after that, and then like
Yeah.
I was so lit up. Oh,
Straight dive.
bro,
Yo, dude.
I've broken guitars.
That's courage, dude.
Like,
You've done it all.
yeah, like crazy stuff like that. Because like the energy of Off Boys was like off, like it's in the word. Like Off Boys would take our shirts off, you know, like we coming like 30 deep,
Yeah.
like 30 niggas, but like 60 girls. And then like you have like a section for the 30 niggas, then a section for the 60 girls,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
a section to put all the alcohol because there's no space.
Yeah.
So like, and convoys on convoys, and it just shook Johannesburg, like the movement, just like it was like the biggest thing in Joburg at that time culturally. And like I quit my job because I was working corporate at the time. Like
You're like, I'm done.
I'm done. Like
Done
after the
with this
Opikopi,
shit.
first Opikopi, I quit my job.
I want to
Like,
dive off stages for the rest of my life.
yeah, bro. Like I'm nice, bro. Like the music was paying, we're gigging. Hip hop was like the biggest thing in SA at the time as well. So like culturally, like we're just like on point. Like I didn't have to like I was working on weekends. I was just doing gigs. You know, like during the week we're figuring out what this record label and what this movement was, and you know, like we're just getting to understand what we're trying to build. And then you know, Thuli just we didn't like towards the end of it, like we just didn't gel in terms of like what our ideas were, in terms of what we were trying to build. So then like we just separated, and he did his own thing. He's still out there, still the brother, still the homie, you know. Then we started Blank Spaces, and then when we started Blank Spaces, that's when I was like, yo, it's my time now.
It's my time to shine.
Put it on my back. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
You know?
Yeah, I felt that, man.
Yeah.
At Never Rush, dude. I remember being there, bro, and I was like, have you watched Kanye's documentary?
Which one?
The latest one, the Netflix one.
Oh,
yeah. There was this time when he's talking about when Jamie Foxx invited him to
The house.
the house, you know, and everybody was there, you know, but they weren't who they are now, you know.
Yeah.
Diddy was there, Jay-Z, you know, everybody was there, dude. And I remember being at Never Rush, and I'm chilling there after your set, obviously, and I'm like, you know what? This is where the best artists are gonna come from. The next up, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely coming from here. You know, I remember I was like, dude, this is the place to be. Like, to be honest, like, I definitely have probably bumped into someone or seen, you know, the next best rapper or artist in SA here or possibly Africa.
Yeah,
Definitely,
facts.
man. Because, man, it was an experience, man.
Yeah.
For real.
We've always just been lucky that like at our events or like the stuff that we've always just done, like because the team, like we have different backgrounds. Like and before we met each other, we were all doing something.
Yeah.
So like everyone ends up bringing like those kind of people, and like I'll never forget like the first time I actually met AKA.
Yeah.
For example, like he came to one of our house parties. So we used to have, when we were Off Boys, we used to have this thing called Off Boys Sundays.
Yeah.
And we were throwing this house party, and it was up the road from his house, and he was friends with Reason, who was close friends with our manager Freaky. I don't know if you guys ever met Freaky at Never Rush. So like our manager Freaky, Holy. So like he's like friends with like everybody. And he's like, yo, Reason's here. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm chilling there smoking in jail with Reason. And then Reason's like, yo, Keenan wants to come through. I'm like, who's Keenan? He's like, AKA. I'm like, yeah, like hell yeah, bring him. So I gotta come right now. You know? And then like he comes through and like we have a good time, and then like, you know, like the events have always just that network. It kind of gives that network, like even like certain people that are like actors and actresses, or like even just outside of like a creative space, like people that are just doing whatever they're doing. You just like, they'll be like you'll be like, yo, that shit was dope. You know, and then we're like, oh, okay, cool. Then 5 years later, boom, #1 podcast in the world. And you're like, you know,
That's what we're coming for.
you know,
#1, Africa, the world, we're coming, baby.
Yeah. So it's dope. I like it. For me, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I never know what that person that's there is gonna do next, and I also never know what that moment of them being at Never Rush, like you're saying, like with the Kanye thing, like how that Jamie Foxx invited, you know, and then Quincy Jones is upstairs telling Will Smith an idea about Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
then,
shit, it was the same party.
yeah, bro.
damn.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How everything sort out.
Everything came out, and then Jamie Foxx has never sang on a record before.
Yeah,
and Jamie
the-
Foxx sings on the,
on the- yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
on
just
the
kind of
track.
like
Yeah.
being in tune, like with
What track was it? Marvin Gaye.
some Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
on the charts, baby, on the charts,
That's-
number
yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you never know what those interactions and those relationships build or whatever, like, or what it does when you're throwing the Never Rush or you're throwing that event. Then you get someone phoning you, be like, yo, I always get shocked, bro. Like, I get shocked with people, like, on an international level, even. Like, I'll be like on Instagram, I'm like, how the hell do you two know each other and you're in Bali and whatever? And they're like, oh no, we met at your party.
And you're like, how?
Party?
Bro,
I was lit.
I was turned. Yeah. But it's vibes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
vibes.
And okay, so I see you on Spotify, man. So how many albums do you have out so far?
I don't have an album out.
EPs. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have an album out.
Okay.
I need to clarify that. I don't have an album
All
out.
right.
I haven't gotten to album mode. For me, albums are a very precious thing. Like, you don't just make an album. You know, like a lot of artists just be like, oh, it's my album. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, guys. Stop fucking doing that. Stop.
Stop it.
Genuine.
Stop it.
Stop doing that. Like, it's music, you know, like,
Yeah.
like, have a journey. And, like, yeah, albums are special. So, like,
yeah.
I'm going into album mode soon. I'm giving myself, like, within the next year, I'm going to go into album mode. And
I see you don't sleep, though.
yeah.
I see you in album mode.
Yeah.
Oh, constantly working though.
Yeah, you
you
gotta,
don't sleep,
you gotta, you know, but like, yeah, I have no album out. I only have EPs. So I have 24, which was like my first debut EP. I was turning 24.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what that was. And then I have African Boy, the trilogy.
Yeah,
The full
yeah.
trilogy. So 1, 2, and 3 is now out. And then
On Spotify.
on everything.
Yes, sir.
Everything. We out there. Yeah, and then a couple of singles, and then I'm just gonna release like singles throughout this year. And then next year, I'm gonna get into I wanna be in a place to make an album. I don't wanna make an album about like where I think like nothing in my life has changed or nothing in my life has happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, albums are that special, you know, like the artists that I look up to, like they have a phase or a period. Like, for example, like I love Rihanna. You know what I mean? Like genuinely, I love her. Like, no, I love her.
I do too.
Yeah.
He loves SZA.
And Scissor.
Yeah, this guy loves
Scissor.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying
Been
about
on
that.
Scissors.
Yeah.
Scissor, if you're watching this, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But she did like 8 albums in 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, a phase in her life. And then you get Pharrell, who easily is like the world's biggest producer and probably worked on everyone's music.
Yo, Pharrell's been there.
Yeah, but he only has 2 albums.
Uh,
You get what I'm saying? Like, Pharrell has 2 albums.
Wow.
And then you get Beyonce, who's been an artist since she was like 3 or whatever, and only has 6 albums. Like, you don't just do an album. You don't just, and like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. In Africa, we think we can just do whatever we want. Like,
Just
we have
release
no,
it.
we have no quality
like
control, measurement, like,
yeah.
thing. Like,
We were saying that as well, just like, man, like take some time.
Yeah,
take
bro.
some time. Just
Yeah.
appreciate what you need to do.
Yeah.
Just put it out there. Yeah.
facts. Like, that Kanye documentary when he's driving around and he's playing people, and we are, and it all falls down. Like, he had already made that song like 2 years ago. He
Yeah.
already has it on the tape. You know what I'm saying? He already
Oh
knows.
yeah, through the wire. isn't it?
Yeah, he already has like
Yeah.
he already has all that, you know,
yeah.
the music put like the vision and what he's trying to create put together as versus to just like, I'm an artist, I'm dropping an album next week, you know, and then I made the whole album myself.
Mm.
Means nothing.
Like weird shit like that. Like, create the music.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
like have an experience and have a message and like make it relatable and enjoy life yourself, like experience life yourself, so that when you're telling me stuff on a track, I'm not listening to you and I'm like, I don't believe you, man. Like, think about how
I
many
don't
artists,
believe you,
you listen to so many artists and you're like,
Like, dude, now you're just talking, though. Exactly.
That's-
Tell me about this, though.
yeah, bro, like, there's no experience, there's nothing relatable about it. It's just like, yeah, so that's why I haven't made an album, because I want to experience something that puts me into that phase to be like, yo, I'm gonna make 11 songs that talk about whether it's like the last 28 years of my life or the whatever years of my life or this moment. But I want to be in that place to do that, because an album is not a joke. People pay money for albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
You don't
like,
fuck around people's money.
yeah, bro. Like, yeah, it's your name.
Yeah.
Who would you say does that really well though? Like, tells like a proper story where you're like, I believe everything you say.
Kanye,
Okay.
Jay-Z,
I was waiting for that one actually. I was like, yeah.
Harry Styles. I'm a big fan. I can go on, man, about artists that I think like
Actually tell. Yeah.
yeah, like know how to put their pen to paper, and what they're putting on paper is just good, bro. Like it's just good. Like it's just like it's not questionable. Like you're not sitting there like,
where were you going with this though?
yeah, like bro, like really, even on a trap level, you know, like I love the new Travis album.
Ooh,
But, you know,
Utopia. Yeah,
Utopia's dope. And what I like about Travis is that he's one of the few artists that have mastered saying the same shit over and over again, but like it sounds good.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not even trying to be like complicated or like make it deep or like, you know, like, oh, your mom gotta die for you to write a song, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sorry. It's the only time I feel. It's like there's death all around me.
like those vibes. Damn it.
I was like Adele. Like I need to have a breakup.
I need to have a breakup. Nah, bro. Like, but like it's like,
Fam?
yeah.
She's crazy, dude. That's
She is
crazy.
wild for
That's
that.
crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she's
actually.
wild for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's able to write something that's just like, it sounds good, bro. You don't even know what the shit he's saying, bro. Like he'd be making references to Lamborghini doors and a pair of Nikes he's wearing, and mosh pitting and nose bleeding
But you go crazy for
and doing drugs, and like the list is so crazy. And then like topic number 10 is God at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whoa. You know, like sounds good. Drake.
Alright.
Drake is the best writer there is in hip hop. I said it here.
You think so?
Try me.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
There is no artist of our generation that's that relatable. And I'll tell you.
Nah, man. I think on Twitter, they were like, who was saying it? They're like, I can't fuck with Drake no more. He only talks about rich shit.
He's not relatable.
Because he's that rich now.
Yeah.
But like,
Talking about wah in the gaga.
yeah.
But
But let Drake go through something with a girl.
Yeah, now we're all like, shit,
we've all
man.
played those songs.
Let Drake have a beef with someone or be upset with someone.
Kill him.
Let Drake reconnect with his father. You know, like Drake is very relatable. Let Drake have dinner with Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Like you're hearing about it on a record, bro, and it sounds smooth. Like it sounds smooth all the time.
That first thing that you said made me think of Marvin's Room. I'm just like, man, we've all sat there like, oh my god, dude.
Bro.
Like,
In your field.
We've got that. There's even a term for it. Draking. Dude.
Yeah.
We draking. Don't
Yeah.
drake and drive.
Don't Drake and drive. Don't Drake and drive. And then
don't do
Controller comes on and then you gyre.
Like, woo.
yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Hotline Bling comes on and you're doing TikTok dances.
And it's like, hey.
You know? And then Nice for What? You're playing it on Women's Day. Like, come on. That's Drake, yo.
He got us in every season, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't let people talk shit about Drake around me, guys. Like, it's very hard. It's very hard for you to talk shit about Drake around me.
Yeah.
You can talk shit about J. Cole. You can do that all day.
What? Nah, bro.
Yeah, this chat though.
J. Cole. Yeah, we had this chat yesterday.
I can do that
J.
all
Cole's
day.
the GOAT. But yeah, man.
No, he's not.
We're about to... we need to wrap it up, unfortunately. But tell us real quick, man. 10 songs, because we want to put like your suggestions on our Spotify playlist,
Okay.
you know. So we need you to give us 10 songs real quick, man.
Yo,
That-
sounds a lot.
Of people that like inspire you.
Inspire you, yeah.
Yeah,
feel you.
your shit.
first track would definitely be an Oliver track. That's my
Yeah.
guy.
Which one?
What shall we do?
Secretly, yo, Oliver takes me there, dude.
What shall
Okay,
we do?
Oliver.
Yeah,
And then?
Oliver's number one. Okay, I have 10, so I can actually do this nicely.
Yeah.
Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. That changed the way I write music.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that track you were talking about yesterday? isn't
Yeah.
it?
It tastes like strawberries in a summer evening. Yo.
Okay, yeah.
Come if I only have to pick 10.
Does it have to be 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone Like You by Adele.
Okay.
I've never felt that much emotion on a song. I never knew that was possible.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew that was possible to
To do, yeah.
And it's a very consistent feeling. Like, I played for my dad. My dad feels the same way. Friend, same way. Little kid, same way. Like, the feeling of that. Never mind. Someone like you.
Hey. Take me back 2016.
Yeah.
2015 or what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to pick a song from this artist, but let's see a song. I'm trying to pick a Justin Timberlake song
Yeah.
real quick.
I'm bringing sexy back.
No, not that song. Not that. What's she got me love stone. It's bad and she knows. I think that she knows. Oh,
The bridge, the end part of that song is what gets me, dude.
that
After
violin
5 minutes.
and that's Timberland's work. Shout out to Timberland one time.
Yeah.
Goat. Crazy. What am I on?
That's 4.
4. I really like Joro by Wizkid.
All right. Yeah.
And if you listen to African Boy 1, you will hear why I love Joro by Wizkid. Like, Wizkid has mastered the art of making women feel really good.
Yeah.
Like, I like doing that. Like, you listen to the song
I see you on.
and you feel super sexy and you want to wind your waist and you want to, because that's what I'm about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I'm on stage, I want to see you wind your waist. Yeah. Like, when I'm standing on stage and I'm performing, I want to see you, like, do that shit with your body.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, do that shit with your body.
What motivates you when she does this?
Yeah, just get it going on, man. And then I don't want to pick old school music because I'll be lying. Like, there's old school music that I like, but it's not like it's too old to be inspired. Oh, I'm lying. Pause. Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal.
Yes, sir. You got to take it back.
Actually, maybe
Yeah.
not Smooth Criminal.
Thriller.
Beat It.
Beat it.
I love Thriller, but Beat It.
Yeah.
Originally, I'd pick Smooth Criminal. Actually, put both Beat It and Smooth Criminal there. Smooth Criminal because we don't know what the fuck he's saying on that whole song. Like, we don't know, but it's so good.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're okay. And yeah, you're okay.
And you be looking in the mirror.
Okay. And
You have to pull the face.
yeah. And then Beat It because, like, lyrically and the energy on that song. Don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna do it. Disappear.
The video makes me, man. It does things.
Beat it. Yo, I listened to that song on full blast.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds by Kanye West and Lil Wayne.
Yes, sir.
It's what you all been waiting for, ain't it? What people pay paper for, damn it, they can't stain it. They want something new, so let's get reacquainted. I can't even explain it. I surprised myself too. Life of a dawn, lights keep. I can go on the whole damn man.
Bro, I love that track. Yo, that's how many?
We making it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8.
Yo,
All right, 2 more.
yeah.
Give us one of your songs. What's your favorite song?
On your album, yeah.
I like all my songs. Can't make me pick one of all my tracks.
Yeah.
They can give us any one. That'll be the bonus one. So meaning that'll be 11. It's fine. Go on for the next two.
Alright, Numb Uncle, Jay-Z and Linkin Park, The Fusion.
Man, what happened to music?
Yo. Who do you know fresher than Hope? Riddle me that. Rest of y'all know where I'm lurking at.
It's gym music right there, man.
What?
Hey,
It's like Ng rapping
makes you
prime.
feel that's the music you jump off the stage to. I can fly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this song there because the next song, because like I liked it from the first time I heard it, and every single time I hear it, I feel the same way. It's Plenty by Burna Boy.
Yeah. It had to be Burna. Burna had to be there. Shout out Burna Boy. Coming in September, ish, we need to be there though.
Ish, I'm working that weekend, damn. Crazy. And then my own song,
Bonus.
so hard because I have to pick one, and like,
Yeah, no, it's a difficult
and they all, I think for this playlist, maybe Into the Night.
Into the night, darling. Into the night. I know the tracks, though.
Yeah, that song's a
Let
banger.
me take you there.
Yeah,
That's a track.
It's a
man.
vibe.
I like it. I like
my
it. I
boy.
like it.
That, like I was saying, I went back to work with my boys in high school, so I had made the project. I was pretty much done. Well, I was like, I'm gonna make one more song in Jan because I always make one song in Jan. So I always drop in like March. So I submit end of Jan, but for some reason I'm always like, I'm gonna make one song in Jan that I'm gonna add to the tape, you know. And then I was pretty much done in October. I just needed the one more song I was gonna make in Jan. Then I bumped into my boy at one of my old friends' wedding and whatever. And then he just played me like the beat for Into the Night. And
you're like,
and
I
we
gotta
just,
do this.
Yeah, and we're sitting in his car because he was dropping me off after the wedding, and he's like, just bopping to this beat, bro. And I'm like, this is crazy. And he's like, let me take you there. And I'm there like, darling, into the night. Literally, that's how that song came out.
Damn.
Literally. And then he sent me the beat. Then I went to studio the next day. Then I was just like, yo, don't be shy, we just sing for my love. You know, yeah, it came out. That song just came out. And then Fallen Angel I made in Jan. And that song just came out. Like, I didn't write that song. It just came out like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Thank you, dude. Like we got to do this again. We got to do this again, man.
Facts.
You need to come back there. I feel like there's so much. It's just that time. 1 hour is not enough.
You can sing,
But
You're gonna head to the studio now
real
real quick.
quick. Yeah, man. But it's just that time thing, man. Studios and stuff. So then, but we definitely got to get you back, man. And thank you, dude. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for accepting our invitation, man.
Yeah, shout out.
Season 1, episode 1, Quite the Ordinary podcast featuring
Legendary.
FakeAno. Yes, sir. We need to get that. Yeah, it's your boy. I'm Earth. Irvin, actually, aka Earth. You can call me Earth. I like that name.
That in the beginning.
Did I?
No, you didn't.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it now. Exactly. My signing out. But yeah. Anything else? You good?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Well,
But
sure,
thank
shout
you,
out,
man.
guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Anytime it's tea time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what's the plan for tonight, huh?
Now we need the streets.
No sleep.
No sleep, yeah.
No sleep, gang.
We ain't sleeping. We're at live. Wow, bro.
We can't put this part on the podcast.
All right. All right.
That's what I was saying. I
We're
was
gonna
checking
cut that.
your message. I'm just like, my God, bro.
What? What? I was not here for this conversation.
Cut this one.
Cut that up.
We good.
Yeah, we good. We good.